A long time ago, in the lively city of Lagos, lived a woman named Mama Blessing. She was a single mother of 3 beautiful daughters, Blessing, Amaka, and Chidinma. They lived in a small but a clean flat in Surulere, surrounded by noise, hustle, and laughter and music. Life was hard, but they had each other. Mama Blessing was a woman who loved the good things of life. She had never experienced wealth, but she admired it deeply. She admired it so much that over the years, her definition of success changed. She no longer believed in slow, honest labor. To her, hard work was for people who lacked connection or sense. When her first daughter Blessing turned 17 and started getting attention from older men, Mama Blessing saw an opportunity. One evening, as she watched her daughter admire herself in the mirror before heading out, Mama Blessing said something that would change the course of their lives forever. Don't go and come back empty-handed though. If he says he likes you, let him show you it with gifts. That's how you know he's serious. Blessing looked at her mother shocked. Mommy? Mama Blessing laughed. What is it? Are you shocked that I know what is going on? Use your beauty. Don't waste it. Go and get something. Even if it's shawarma, come back home with it. Blessing was confused. But after that time, she listened. After all, her mother was the one who raised her. So she started collecting things, phone recharge cards, handbags, money for nails, food, transport fare. Little by little, she got used to it. Soon, Amaka followed. Then Chidinma. The 3 sisters became popular on Instagram and TikTok. Their pictures were seen always. They had the right angles, the latest fashion captions like soft life or nothing. Their followers grew. Their admirers multiplied. And Mama Blessing, she cheered them on. God has buttered my bread though. She often told her neighbors, all my girls are shiny. They are not doing what poor people are doing. My own daughters are slaying. They stopped school. They said university was a waste of time. We will marry rich, Amaka once said, or even travel abroad. The money began to flow in. New wigs, new phones, clothes from Turkey, matching slippers and bags. Mama Blessing now wore lace with real stones. They bought a small car and she no longer took keke or danfo. But behind the flashy post and expensive gifts, the truth began to crack the surface. They truly weren't happy. The sisters began to hide their tears. Men would come and go. Some stayed long enough to spoil them. Others left cruelly. Some demanded more than just attention. But Mama Blessing encouraged them. Endure small, she would say. If you play your cards well, he will change your life. None of the girls said anything. Deep inside, they were already feeling the weight of the life they were living. But it was too late. They were already known. Their faces were everywhere. Everyone assumed they were rich girls, but nobody knew the truth, that they were just young girls carrying a mother's broken dreams. At night, Chidinma would cry quietly. She wanted to go back to school. She wanted to meet a man who would love her for who she was. But when she spoke to her mother about it, her mother laughed. You will see love in Lagos, when you can see money. That day, something in Chidinma broke. Chidinma slowly withdrew from the lifestyle. She stopped going to clubs and lounges with her sisters. She started reading again, buying used textbooks, and with the little money she could secretly save, she applied to a polytechnic without telling her mother. But her efforts didn't last. One of the old admirers leaked private pictures of her online when she refused to meet up with him. The comments were brutal. So this is what she's looking for. This is the one that is looking for a husband. After sleeping with a half of Lekki, she thinks a man will marry a public toilet. Chidinma deleted all her social media. Her admission was withdrawn due to the scandal, and her name started trending in gossip blogs. She stopped leaving the house entirely. Blessing, the eldest, fell deeper. She had dated a man who promised to marry her. She loved him genuinely. She stayed loyal to him and even rejected other men while they were together. She believed she had finally made it. One evening, she sat her mother down, her voice soft. "Mommy, I am pregnant." Mama Blessing jumped up in excitement. Thank God, oh, he will do the right thing, don't worry. Let's start pricing late for Shebi. 2 days later, the man sent a message through a mutual friend. It read, "Tell her to abort the child. I can't marry a free product." Blessing's heart broke into a million pieces. She tried calling him. She got blocked. She went to the house. The gate was locked. The gate man told her, "Oga say make I no open gates for you." Shame crawled into her bones. The pain was sharp and cold. She attempted to terminate the pregnancy, but it went wrong. She spent 3 weeks in the hospital fighting for her life. Her womb was even damaged in the process. She survived, but the doctor said she could never carry a child again. She became a shadow of herself. Her curves faded, her skin lost its glow, and her smile disappeared. People stopped calling her. Even her mother couldn't look at her in the eyes anymore. Amaka's fall was different. Slower but just as deep. She had built a reputation for being the most fashionable and the boldest of all the sisters. One of the biggest sponsors was the senator from the east who flew her to Abuja every weekend. She boasted about him online, even referring to him as Zaddy. But secrets don't stay buried forever. One day, the senator was arrested for embezzling government funds. News broke out with pictures of all the women he allegedly used public money to spoil. Amaka's photo was on national TV. Her face became the face of corruption in WhatsApp group chats across Nigeria. Brands dropped her. Her friends vanished. Blogs wrote articles titled, "From Slay Queen to National Disgrace." She tried to post a video explaining herself. People mocked her. She cried on Instagram Live, and someone commented, "Why are you crying? You enjoyed it when the money was flowing, didn't you?" The once bold Amaka disappeared. She began smoking heavily. She developed skin rashes, and she lost her sponsorship. She even lost herself. For the first time in her life, Mama Blessing felt true silence. Not just the kind that filled rooms when no one speaks, but the kind that stretches into your heart and fills every part of your soul with guilt. Her daughters were home all day. Nobody called. Nobody sent money. The car had been sold for Amaka's treatment. The electricity had been disconnected. The lace wrapper sat in the wardrobe like a ghost for another life. One Sunday morning, she looked at her daughters and wept. They looked like the stars that they once were. Blessing was now thin and quiet. Amaka was aggressive and bitter. Chidinma had not spoken more than 2 words in 2 days. "Mama, you have ruined our lives," Blessing finally said one afternoon, breaking the silence. "I thought I was helping," Mama whispered. "You warned us. You asked us to collect shawarma. But look at what we lost. Our peace, our bodies, our futures." She wanted to argue, to justify her action, but her throat tightened. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She could only say, "I am sorry." But apologies can't undo years of damage. 5 years later, the sisters tried to rebuild. Blessing started a small hair salon. She never married, but raised an adopted child. Amaka opened a thrift store and began therapy. Chidinma finally gained admission to her dream school. Mama Blessing stopped advising young girls. In fact, she began warning them. If you destroy your future today for one night of comfort, she would say, you will live many years of cleaning up the messes. Hey besties, we have come to the end of this very interesting story. I hope you learned a lesson from it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you will never miss on when I post. Till I come your way next time. Bye.